What's going on, everyone? TJ Fitness News Reviews, and together with me, actually with me, Double Impact Apollon Nutrition Assassin meets Hooligan, the actual tub. Listen, people, I'm gonna take you through the label of this craziness. I'm gonna try and share with you a bit of what I think about this also, but then what's more important, I'm gonna share with you my personal experience using this one over the last 4 days. And then towards the end of the video, as usual on this channel, I'm gonna give you my final verdict. Should you actually give a shit? And all I'm gonna ask in return is that you hit that like button. Listen, people. Yeah, people, listen. Apollon Nutrition, Robic Sambursky from Apollon Nutrition came out with this shit during one of the podcasts we do, The Final Scoop. I'm going to link to that below. With a bunch of friends talking shit and supplements. Yeah. Anyway, this was Lucas' idea of mixing Assassin and Hooligan, two of the craziest pre-workouts out there. Probably, I mean, the epicenter of stim junkiness. What would happen when you actually mix them together? Which is, by the way, Lucas, a fucked up thought process. Yeah, and anyway, and Robic also did this in honor of Lucas' mother, who's battling cancer and winning. Yeah, fuck cancer. Anyway, let's get into this actual shit. So like I said, this is a craziness that's supposed to be what would happen when you take Assassin, which is the hardest hitting motherfucker pre-workout on the planet, and Hooligan, which is one of the best, most complete stim junkie pre-workouts on the planet. You know, it was 600 milligrams caffeine, 700, a pump formula, focus formula. And this craziness has a mix of the Apollon Nutrition Hooligan, which, like I said, has a lot of caffeine, has a lot of pump formula. It's one of the most complete focus formulas out there. And then Assassin, which is designed to hit you in the balls, and then when you bend over, fucking hit you in the face. Yeah. So that's the idea here. So let me take you through this relatively quickly, because listen, guys, this is going to take us like 10 hours if I go in details into the ingredients. But you know what we say about labels. Labels are just fucking labels anyway. You never know. Do you think you really know? Fuck you, people. Do you think you really know what would happen when you mix like 30 fucking ingredients? Seriously? Even if there are great ingredients, do you know how it would feel? Are you fucked up? What's wrong with you, people? Anyway, listen. So let me take you through this. Double impact performance matrix. You have for pumps, you have L-citrine at 7 grams. That's the Apollon, that's the Hooligan type thing. Then you have beta-alanine at 3.5 grams. Great, that's gonna give you tinglings and some power and endurance. Beta anhydrous, that's gonna help you with pumps and muscle protein synthesis, 2.5 grams. L-tyrosine at 2 grams, that's for focus. Agmatine sulfate, that's gonna bundle together with the citrulline malate and help you with pumps. On label, and that's 1.5 grams. Then you have lion's mane extract at 1 fucking grams. Next generation nootropic, really great with focus. You have DMAE 750 milligrams. That's going to help you with focus. Also, it's an anti-stress. Then you have alpha GPC at 600 milligrams. That's actually 300 milligrams of the yield. That's one of my favorite nootropic ingredients. You have PEA at 500 milligrams. That's the Assassin. By the way, I would spend the time to tell you which one came from Assassin, which one came from Hooligan. You can go back to my reviews and check it out, because really, again, labels are just fucking labels anyway. But PEA, that's a mood elevation, love drag. That's PEA, HCl, high quality shit. 500 milligrams, that is a lot. Whew, man. Then you have caffeine at 450 milligrams, okay? 450 milligrams, there's more caffeine. That's caffeine anhydrous, that's gonna hit you fast. Then you have Aragia at 300 milligrams. That's the Assassin side of the house. That's gonna help you with focus and mood elevation. That's a lot of Aragia. Theobromine at 300 milligrams, that's the Apollon Nutrition Hooligan side of the house. That's a more smoother effect of caffeine. I mean, it's not caffeine, but it's a smoother effect stimulant. It's going to help you with the longevity. Himalayan pink salt, again, the Hooligan side of the house. That's going to help you with pumps and getting more water to your muscles. Rhodiola rosea, 300 milligrams. That's going to help you with, that's another anti-stress type thing, okay? It's an adaptogen. I really like the addition. Dicaffeine malate, 200 milligrams. That's another about 150 milligrams. So altogether you have 600 fucking milligrams with hard-hitting, fast type caffeine with the anhydrous, and then the dicaffeine malate, which is gonna it's gonna smoothen things out and gonna last for a longer time. That's the Apollon Nutrition Hooligan of the house again. Then you have Elevate TP at 150 milligrams. You have Hordenine at 75 milligrams. Love Hordenine. I think that was both in Assassin and Hooligan, or just Assassin. Well, I can't remember even. Then you have Synephrine at the isopropyl of Synephrine. That's the higher quality one, 50 milligrams. That's the Assassin side of the house. And they added Nupept, which I love Nupept for mood elevation and for focus. It's not a stimulant, guys. Nupept is not a stimulant. It's actually the other way around. If you just take Nupept, it puts you in the zone. It doesn't hit you hard or anything like that. And then 2.5 milligrams of Alpha-Yo, definitely the Assassin side of the house. If you check out my review of Assassin 6.5, the FDN edition, man, oof. And so Alpha-Yo, if you're sensitive to Alpha-Yo, anything above 1.5 milligrams or 1 milligram is gonna kill you almost. 2.5 is definitely on the higher end of effectiveness. Beyond that, it starts to become just fucking annoying, really. Like 3 milligrams, 4 milligrams, just annoying, depending on the quality of the ingredient. Labels are just fucking labels. Which reminds me to remind you that labels are just fucking labels. You never know. Look at this shit. Even if something on lab or there's research behind something here that says, oh my god, it did something, there's no fucking research on what happens when you mix 500,000 things together. That's why we say here on the channel, and it is a scientific proven fact, labels are just fucking labels. Yeah. Experience is what matters. Anyway, speaking of experience, let's go into the least important part of the experience, which is flavor. Because seriously, you're putting all of this shit into your body in order to work out, right? You're sipping this shit for like 1 second, you work out for 2 hours, and you want to feel something like this for the full fucking day. That's the return on investment on labels. That's the return on investment on flavors. Fuck your flavor. But let me share with you the actual thing. The name is Blood of Our Enemies. I guess Robic from Apollon Nutrition was really angry when he came up with this flavor. So Blood of Our Enemies tastes like, honestly, it tastes like nothing. Really, like Apollon Nutrition, the pre-workouts, until so far, if there's one area that they can improve in pre-workouts, it's flavor. They can definitely improve in this flavor also. This is, I would put it in where Assassin 6.5 was. It's a drinkable pre-workout. To a large extent, I even take a gum after I took it for the 4 days, just to take the aftertaste away. You can also sip on something on your BCAA or inter-workout or whatever. There's a very strong aftertaste to this. In the tradition of Apollon Nutrition flavors, this is drinkable, nothing more than drinkable. But fuck flavors. Remember, this is what you're putting inside your body. Fuck flavors. Okay, let's get into the actual experience. So what does this thing feel like? Does this feel 50-50 Apollon Nutrition Hooligan, which is smooth, productive, focus, pumps, in the zone for full fucking day? Or does it feel like Assassin, which hits you like a motherfucker in your face, and aggressive, energy, angry, that like steam junkiness at its best? Which one does it feel? Is it 50-50, 60-40, 70-30, whatever? Okay, people, let me tell you this. This does actually feel like a mix of both, but in a very interesting way. For the first 30 minutes, this feels like fucking Assassin. This hits you hard. Like heart rate goes up, you're angry, you have to move. This and by the way, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You take this shit, 10 minutes in, man, you have to go. Yeah. Angry steam junkie. If you're into steam junkie, you want to feel your pre-workout, the first 30 minutes feel like Assassin. First 30 minutes feel like Assassin. But then, really interesting, and I guess it's the mix of the ingredients here, it sort of tapers off the craziness. Like the heart rate, your heart is going to stop beating like a mother. You're not going to feel like you're going to die anymore. It's actually then sort of what happens is that the pumps start to come in. It actually feels like Hooligan after 30 minutes. That's what it feels like. So the first, and that's for me, so maybe for you it would take 45 minutes, but for me, first 30 minutes felt like Assassin, hard-hitting, angry, aggressive, steam junkiness feeling, and the rest of the experience was very much Hooligan. Smooth, productive, pumps, focus, energy. Really, that's what it feels like. And then, this shit, from an energy perspective, you're not gonna need to take any other stimulant during the day, just like Hooligan. This shit lasts for fucking ever. Assassin lasts for like 4 or 5 hours. Hooligan for me feels, when I take it, I train early in the morning, right? And I feel energized until 9 p.m. and I train at like 5 a.m. Seriously, this feels, you're not, for the first 3-4 hours, but by the way, Assassin also, very different. Like Assassin, after 2 hours you took it, you're still ready to go to the gym because the energy is so angry. This one is more hooligan. So after 2-3 hours, first 2-3 hours feel, like I said, like a pre-workout, and then it's just like you took a nootropic during the day. And this is what this shit feels. And so it's a mix, but I would say it's like almost 35% if I was, you know, I measured it, by the way. This is scientific what I'm saying right now. The first 35% are Assassin and then it becomes Hooligan. Really interesting experience. If you are into this thing and you're saying, hey, I love the angry, aggressive energy that I get with Assassin, but I just don't want it to last for like 3-4 hours. I want then to just become productive. This is where this thing comes in. The pumps are, for something that has so much stimulants, the pumps are amazing. The focus after 30-40 minutes is amazing. The first 30-40 minutes are just fucking aggressive. If you just want fucking aggressiveness, then go with Assassin. If you want to go totally crazy. If you're afraid of stim junkiness, go with Hooligan. If you want to feel a bit of both, or actually a bit of Assassin for 30-40 minutes, and then feel more Hooligan, Double Impact is the shit. It's not going to be around for a long time. This is going to be sold only on the Apollon Nutrition website for at least the first few weeks, and then maybe a few other stores. I'm going to link below to the page on Fitness Deal News where we have a launch deal together with Apollon Nutrition. We got you guys a discount. Like I said, I don't think Apollon Nutrition is making money on this shit. This label is the most expensive label I've ever seen. So take advantage of this thing. This is a collector's item. Really. This is like an artwork where you put on your fucking shelf just next to your trophies and your porn that you took with your girlfriend. Listen, people. Anyway, the link is going to be below. If this review was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is what we do here. We give you our honest, unbiased fucking opinion.